Monday already, the weekend is over, but things ain't so bad. You're watching the right stuff. It's the 22nd of February. Wet and cold it may be. But after the worst winter for 30 years, we are literally basking in sunshine because we've got some trapped in this here jar. You leave it outside. You leave it outside. Anything shiny you want, and like magpies. Leave it outside during the day and it collects energy from the sun's rays and then releases it during the night. This is what it should look like, according to the box. We followed the instructions yesterday, and this is what we got when we tested it earlier this morning. As you can see, it's, well, yes, better than a trip to the Seychelles any day. From sunshine in a jar to the beams of light on our panel. This week, we've Sanjeev Bhaskar, ladies and gentlemen. You well?
Not too bad, thank you. Thank you very much.
You've been playing a ghost, I hear, of late, is that right?
I've played a ghost in a film, yes.
Cool.
Yes, which is out at the end of April.
Is this the, Bend It Like Beckham follow-up type thing?
It's not the follow-up, but it's made by the same director, Gurinder Chadha, yeah. It's called It's a Wonderful Afterlife, which is it's a great title.
Does it have much in common with It's a Wonderful Life, or is that just...
The title.
That's... Because that's one of my all-time favourites.
That's a terrific film, yeah. No, it's very much like an Ealing comedy, this one, so it's kind of, yeah, good fun and gentle, but good night out, good date movie.
End of April. We're gonna rummage around and try and get a clip over the next couple of days, I'm being told, so we look forward to seeing that. Next to Sanjeev, we have Mel Gidroich, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning.
You well?
Very well, thank you.
Because you're doing a new show on a subject close to my heart. Bread.
Bread. I can't escape food. Everything I do relates to food. I'm a bit worried. Sue and I, my old comedy partner in crime, getting back together. I always address you like Nor Matthew.
That's a lovely
and
shot.
always just talk to you. I'm sorry.
Just look at the picture, though, of you there. You're going to thank us for that one.
Oh,
Nice shot.
thanks very much.
So this is the first time you worked together for ages, though?
Yes, but I think it's about 6 years, actually. We're getting the band back together, in the words of the Blues Brothers, yeah. And thanks very much.
So why bread? Why bread?
Well, we're going round Britain to find Britain's best baker, best amateur baker.
Funny, because I never got the call.
Are you good?
I bake bread every weekend, and people go, "Oh, you've got a Nancy bread making machine." I haven't. What I have is attitude, folks. I bake my own bread, and I made some yesterday for you to try.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh,
Every day I get up now before I go to bed.
that's so nice. Thank you.
Smells good.
That's all right.
Do you know, I always thought you were a master baker. An expert of making bread. That's what it means. Look at that.
Because she's got a mouthful and we want to make sure I don't spoil it for her. You've made me blush.
That's good.
Thank you.
It's got a nice... Sorry. It's got a nice... It's quite dry. It's slightly dry, Matthew.
It wasn't. It wasn't when I made it this morning, as Gordon Brown might say. All right? It wasn't.
But that is impressive, though. That is a good loaf.
Thank you.
That's, you know, yeah.
Thanks.
We'll keep going with that.
OK, so can I take part in the competition? Let's meet our special guest in the morning. Stick 'em up, punks. It's Huey Morgan. Welcome to the show. How are you? Ow! Big, strong boy. Frontman with New York's finest, the Fun-Loving Criminals, of course. Their first album, Come Find Yourself. It burst onto the Brit music scene in '96. Is it that long ago?
Has it been that long? It's a blur.
It really hasn't come off my CD player since, I have to say.
We'll leave a new one for you.
Well, this is good news. We have it here. Everyone will remember, of course, things like Scooby Snacks, and the Criminals, I think, won a place in British hearts. They're back with this classic Fantastic. It comes out in a couple of weeks. But it's been 5
Yeah, just about 5 years.
Why so long?
Well, first of all, we had some issues with our old manager that were of the legal nature, so we had to take care of those things. And to be a fun-loving criminal and make fun-loving criminal music, you have to kind of be out from under that whole negative umbrella. So it took a little while for us to get out of that, and then we got back in the studio, and us being resilient boys, we made a nice, happy record for everybody.
Because you're based over here, the rest of the band here as well?
Yeah, Fast lives in London, and Frank lives up in Leicester.
In Leicester?
Yeah. That's where all the good drummers come from. John Bonham from the Midlands.
That's true, that's true. Now, Classic Fantastic, I mentioned, is the name of the album. It's also the name of the first single to be culled from it. The album comes out beginning
March
of
1st.
March. This is released today. Check it out. The groove is back. The groove is back.
We felt I watched that and I go, wow, the groove is back. It's
back.
good to be back.
Yeah, yeah. Too long. Now, were you surprised? Because I mean, you literally arrived in Britain, and we really did take you to your heart. Take you to heart. Were you surprised by that?
Absolutely. It was one of the things when we made the first record, we didn't really think that anybody would get it outside our group of friends because it was
very New Yorky kind.
Well, it was very New York. We thought it was a bit parochial, but our sense of humor among our friends, it was very dry, and it did translate to the English sense of humor to the extent that my wife thinks I'm hilarious, and she's British, and it was one of the things that we really were taken back by and humbled by, really.
Because I mean, arguably more popular here than at home.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is the flyover states, as they call it, that watch Fox News and don't really get any jokes whatsoever. But I think in most parts of Europe, they really kind of enjoy different, unique kinds of music.
Which is also a theme of your radio show,
Yeah.
Six Music, Sunday afternoons. I congratulate you on it. It's
Thank you.
Very good indeed. And they're talking, well, some people at least are talking about you as maybe stepping into Jonathan Ross's shoes on radio too. You heard
Wow.
about that?
Well, I'll even go. I'll do it. Oh, wow. Jeez.
Just think of the money here.
Well, I'll take 10% of what he gets.
And you got other business interests as well. I was hearing this morning, pizza parlour and bar.
Yeah, well, it started off in Dublin. A friend of mine who lived in New York, his father owned some pubs in Ireland and New York. His father passed away, and he went back to take over family business. And we got to thinking we should open up a little bar. And then, of course, when you open your own bar, you get hungry after you drink a lot.
Scooby snacks.
Yeah, and then you figure, well, we need some pizza, too. So we opened a pizza shop. It was just kind of a natural progression.
What flavours do you do?
Oh, we do pretty much everything. Yeah.
Do you do any sort of specially fun-loving criminal?
Well, everything's kind
themed
of. Well, they do like the Tony Manero from Saturday Night Fever, where he puts the two slices on top of each other. We have one of those. Obviously, there's the pepperoni. There's the
Just
Maui
food,
homicide.
isn't it, eh? You've got this great style here. You're talking about food.
You should get Matthew to make your dough. Get him to make your
I'm
dough.
Doughboy.
You are.
Sandy.
Also, you were saying earlier on, when we were speaking earlier on, that you're a lord as well.
Yeah, I bought one on the internet, kind of as a joke.
Good man.
And you can put it on your credit card saying, like, Lord Huey Morgan. And so it sounded really good in New York, but once you get here, they're like, you are no way a lord.
What is your lord name?
It'd just be Lord Me, Lord Huey, which is, it doesn't really work out too well when you're trying to get a restaurant.
And you paid no money to any politicians to get this title at all?
No, none that I could speak about.
Ah.
Or he'd beat me up. No, I'm joking.
It's a treat to have you here.
It's lovely to be here. I'm a big fan of the show. And of you, of course.
Excellent. It's a love-in, folks.